Blocks and sections are similar to widgets in that they follow the basic object-oriented inheritance patterns, but they have an additional level of interest because blocks and sections can also have contents. I'll demonstrate this by dragging into my form a section level 1. When I do so, you'll notice that it includes a checkbox that says include starter content with field. And what that means is that this particular section or block has some initial content that helps me to get started with this block. When I drop that in, you'll see that in this case the starter content is simply a section level 2 details block. Now, a couple of things about that. I can simply add another section level 2 into this top level section if I'd like to. And I can delete the starter content that was added there automatically. So really, starter content is just content that initially appears, but that in every other way is just like another object that you might have explicitly added. However, there is another type of block, which I'll demonstrate now, such as an address block. If I drag that into a section and give it a name, this block similarly has children, but in this case the children are inherited rather than just being starter content. So, for example, I can't delete any of the child fields, nor can I adjust their order or add in any new fields inside of this address block. It's a completely self-contained block that really can't be modified. I should note that even though the individual objects cannot be permanently deleted or reordered, you can modify the individual properties of each of the individual child objects. And for example, I could define a rule that says this particular address line 2 field is never visible on this particular form. And even though it's still displayed in the wireframe, when I actually render this as a PDF, that address line 2, even though it's physically there in the form, will always be hidden. So I can still have some level of control over the child fields within a inherited block. The real takeaway from this particular session is if you do find you're working with the form and are unable to move or remove or add additional fields at a particular level within the form, the high priority is that those fields are actually children of an inherited block, and all you can really do is change the visibility of them, but you can't move or delete them.